everybody, and welcome to another episode of Eating Can Be Fun. I am your host, Beemore Foodie. Welcome to everybody tonight. Tonight's topic is kale chips. I have never worked with kale before, but actually I know it's very good for you, and I don't even know that I've had it, but I bought it because I wanted to try it out. I had a feeling I would like it, and I already tried it raw out of the bag, and I do. If you haven't had it before, it may seem a little intimidating because it's so dark and green, but it's kind of like a cabbage, almost like a purple cabbage. About that kind of taste, a little bit different, but nevertheless, it's delicious. But there was a recipe on the back of the bag for kale chips. I did buy the bag of kale at Trader Joe's, one of my favorite stores, and I thought, you know what, let me just make kale chips. I could have sauteed the kale tonight, but I thought, I want to do this because I want a healthy snack. I don't eat a lot of chips and things like that, but every once in a while, like with all the sports games going on, I want to have a healthy snack, and I don't want to be eating garbage. So, I'm going to get right to it. Now, what I've done is just by following the recipe, it's really easy, and now I don't even need to use the recipe off the bag again. What I've done is, the recipe's actually called for you to take a Ziploc bag, put all the kale in there, take a half a tablespoon of olive oil. I did a little more than that. Pour it in, close the bag, toss it all up, then open it again, put another half a tablespoon of olive oil, and make sure you mix it around, make sure everything is covered. And instead, if you want to, feel free to add about a tablespoon of vinegar, doesn't matter, your choice. I mixed it. I had again, eating can be fun, so I'm keeping it fun. So what I did was I took about half a tablespoon of malt vinegar, half a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. What the heck? And then on my own, I put some Parmesan. That's another cheese. No, Parmesan cheese. I just get so excited when I'm talking about food. I just get, my words just come together like a blend. Speaking of blend, I have used, well, let me go back to the Parmesan cheese I tossed in there. I have used from Southern Sisters Gourmet, which I did a segment the other night on with Southern Sisters Gourmet, some of their products they've sent me to try out and share on YouTube. And one of them is the unbelievably good herb. It says herb oil, so you're going to mix these herbs in an oil, but you can also do these herbs in something else. Let me show you. And now what I've found is, so far, these products are going to be very versatile to do more than just make a dip or add it to certain things. You can really have fun. Again, eating can be fun. Folks, this is the whole point of why I do this, is that I'm showing you that I'm going to take something in its regular form and go, hey, you know what? I can kick it up a notch. I can do something different, and then give you guys the idea. Seeing that you've enjoyed the pictures that I've shared in the past, I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. So I took some of this herb blend, toss it in there as well. Now, what the recipe calls for is to get parchment paper, which I do have here, lay it on a sheet, and then you're going to lay the kale out and on the tray in the single level, single layer, not a level. This is not an apartment. Well, where I'm at is an apartment. I live in one, but this is not really an apartment, so I meant single layer. Now, my hands are clean. Why do I have to say that? It's just what I say. I don't want anybody thinking, oh, did she wash her hands before she's touching stuff? I do. So basically, that's all you're doing. You're going to lay the kale, and I'll show you. I'm alone again tonight, no camera person, so I have to you'll have to bear with me as I work this out. All right, this smells so fantabulous. I'm going to tell you right now, these are going to be so good. I am looking forward to munching down on these. Now, so here we are. See, that's it. Beautiful. Kale is beautiful, and I plan to do other segments using something else different with it, but for now, I just want to do this. So, I'm going to get this in the oven. It says about 35 minutes, turning the leaves every 10 minutes. So I'm going to kind of watch it, get tongs, and turn the leaves. I'm also going to come back with another segment. I did roasted potatoes, but this time I'm doing them again, but I'm going to do them with another product from Southern Sisters Gourmet. It's a dill blend that you can make a dip, you can put on seafood, you name it, and I'm going to utilize it. I want to just let people out there know about Southern Sisters Gourmet, and I'm going to share their Facebook page, so maybe you might like it. You can go on there. You can actually go to their website. It's southernsistersgourmet.com. Check out their products. They've got a lot to offer. But I will share their Facebook page, and hopefully you'll like it. Ding, ding. It's almost like dinner's ready. Or an angel's getting their wings. Just my phone going off. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to place this in the oven. $200 degrees. I'm going to set my phone for 35 minutes. I'm going to time this, blah, 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 blah. I will be back with another segment, the finished product, and then I'll have tossed those potatoes, and then you can see that, okay? So, stick around for part 2, Kale Chips Part 2, and roasted potato with dill, blah, 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 all that jazz. Second segment. Don't forget SouthernSistersGourmet.com. Till the next segment, eating can be fun. Cheers.